Hello, this is Michaela, or Studious Octopus. I just didn't manage to record the first few minutes there because my camera hadn't started recording when I thought it had. So, this is the GlossyBox unboxing for the May 2018 UK edition. It is going to be limited edition. It's the Daydreamer edit. Like I said in my catch-up for April's box just gone, that was my last video, this is going to be my last GlossyBox, just because I think it's time to move on for all the various reasons that I think that, but that's something I will go into in other videos. I'll still do a catch-up, and I will also be finishing up with a year-long review fall. So I will open the box up. I did pull the pull tag when I thought it was recording, so that's that. And yeah, it's the Daydreamer edit. We've got lots of pastel clouds that are a bit geometry, and then the Daydreamer there is written on, and I think I can sort of make it show that it is a silver sort of flash style printing on the top there. Very pretty. And the underside of the box has the GlossyBox, and it's lavender. And then that continues on in the inside as well. And we have the card all attached to the top, which I will get to in a second. And then the lavender paper theme sort of continues on there. It is very pretty. Open that up, open that up, open that up, open that up. And there we go there. Quite a few items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it looks like this thing here is just a bonus sort of tea bag thing. But let's get to the newsletter. Glossies, let's float away. Welcome to a world of pampering and bliss with our Daydreamer box. The soft pastel hues are inspired by tranquil settings, and inside you'll find a range of products to help you transport to a relaxing paradise. We will soon have you feeling like you're floating on a cloud. In this month's box, you'll find sumptuous, cruelty-free products from exciting brands around the globe. Revitalize your luscious locks, pamper your hard-working feet, refresh your skin, and enjoy a new addition to your makeup bag. Plus, we've included a little comforting treat to help you relax even more this month. Indulge your senses and let your worries float away. So the first item I have in my box is this one here. And this is the Gal Spa Just for Feet Luxury Jelly Foot Soak. Sit back and give your feet a treat. Gel Spa's vegan-friendly jelly foot soak is a specially developed powder which turns water to gel. Yes, miracles do exist. Let the aromas of lavender and lemongrass help you to relax after a long day, while the soak gently moisturizes and soothes your tired feet. Afterwards, simply add the second step to magically turn the gel back to liquid. And we have a little thing on here saying this is full size, which is 40 grams, which it says it is. This is RRP of $4.99, which is a single use. And it has a little sort of directions thing on the card here. To fill a bowl large enough to soak your feet. Using too much water will affect the results. So then I'm assuming we'll have more directions on here. So relaxing foot treatment, calm, problematic and overwet feet. Lavender lemongrass. It says it's hypoallergenic. It's Gelicity from Skin Technology. This is in Wales, owned and manufactured in the UK. That's always nice to see. So it has the benefits on the back. It's going to soothe your tired, aching feet, helps with athlete's foot and fungal issues, foot odour, eczema, vegan-friendly and safe for diabetics. Oh, and it says the box includes some instructional leaflet inside. Add powder, watch gel form, add powder to turn it back. And it says the only thing to take care with is that it may become slippery if you are not careful. Sort of, that doesn't mean if you pull your feet out and try and walk around if you absolutely need to. It also says that it is a fully degradable product and microbead free. Open it up here quickly. So we've got nicely labelled. This is part 2 there, which will dissolve it. So this will be part 1, which will make it a jelly. It feels a lot inside sort of like a sachet of instant jelly crystals that you'd expect to sort of make when you're eating it, and this will be the instructional leaflet, which recommends 4 to 5 litres of warm water, sprinkle the contents, it should instantly form gel, we'll leave for 2 minutes, and then use the soothing foot therapy. It just says when you're ready to stop using it, so I don't know if you'd just stop using it when it's not warm, maybe? And then yes, it gives the same warning of don't try to stand up while your feet are in the bowl don't try and walk around when you sort of have done jelly. And then it has an advert here on the back for the full range available online. More feet soaks and sort of the full bath soaks as well. They have that sort of stuff, so that's that. It's an interesting little product, I have to say. We haven't had anything like this in the boxes before. So next up are the things we did have our sneak peek for. And yes, these are the Maria Neela True Soft Shampoo and True Soft Conditioner. So I'll read out the shampoo first, that's this one here. Wash away your worries with this vegan shampoo from the Swedish brand Maria Neela. Sulfate and paraben free, the gentle formula softens, moisturizes and strengthens the structure of your hair with a recipe for super shiny locks and frizz-fighting ingredients. What's not to love? And this is the 100ml version. These actually do look like proper travel size versions rather than sort of tiny samples they've just put together for the box. This has an RRP for the travel size of £3.98, and then the full size is listed on here as 350ml, and that is £12.98. So that's nice. And then we have the True Soft Conditioner, a gorgeous conditioner. Completes your dreamy hair care duo. Designed to reduce frizz and the loss of colour associated with washing and heat styling. This is a true multitasker. Try using it as a deep conditioning mask. Apply to damp hair after shampooing and leave on for 3 minutes before rinsing thoroughly to reveal a shiny, smooth result. And this is also 100ml, but more expensive at $4.99 for the travel size and $13.99 for the full size, which is only 300ml. So that's that. So yeah, these are the shampoo and conditioner, and they say they are 100% vegan and cruelty-free. Contains softening argan oil, sulfate and paraben free, a colour guard complex, and produced in Sweden. The colour guard complex thing, not such an issue for me. I don't have coloured hair and I haven't for a while, but it's nice to see all the cruelty-free, vegan-friendly, free from this, that and the other, etc, etc. It's a nice little set. Giving the bottles a squeeze. They feel a little firm, but not too bad. What I always find with these sort of smaller is that it can be harder, actually, to get the product out of these than the full-size ones, because the plastic is a little thicker sometimes. I don't know why. But yeah, these look really, really nice. I think we've had Maria Neela before, and I do think it's actually quite a nice brand, so these will be nice to use for a little bit. If you have shorter hair like me, obviously this will probably actually last a number of uses, but it might be less useful to someone who has masses of hair. But this is a nice size, travel size in my opinion. Next up is the Trifle Cosmetics item. That's this here, that looks super cute. So this is Trifle Cosmetics Praline Palette. Find a palette of 6 pigmented eyeshadows in this cute pastel packaging. The intense shades range from a neutral bronze to wearable khaki and deep eggplant. Formulated to be creamy yet vivid, these unique powders have a velvety smooth texture and are 100% vegan, plus free from any nasties. This has an RRP of $15.55 and this is full size. So Trifle Cosmetics we've had before. It's part of the So Susan range. They're sort of it's a sister company, or it's the same company. And I actually really like this brand. I have like a bunch of different stuff. I have a couple of lipsticks, one of which was from GlossyBox. I have an old highlighter, and they do lots of nice items that are very, very cute, but also very nice, and they're free from lots and lots of things. So I actually quite like them. So this is a playful palette of 6 multifunction eyeshadows used wet or dry. Very, very nice. And there it is there. A cute little palette. It has all the same information on the back. It comes with a nice sized mirror, a little sponge applicator, still mostly, and then those are the shades there. And yes, you have a sort of a purpley bluey eggplant, a sort of a stony grey, a brown, and a more reddish, a green, and the bronze colour. So it is dark, but they look quite pretty. They're sort of almost that sort of jewel-toned trend. Let's have a swatch of a couple of them. And yes, these have a really lovely texture. They're very, very soft. It's at that point that people describe as buttery. I think the only thing I dislike just from the get-go is that these pans feel like they're very recessed inside the plastic housing. I'll just do 3 of those there. That's the eggplant, the green, and the dark sort of brown colour there. And yes, those are really pretty, sort of intense shimmer, but not sort of glittery and silvery shimmer. the colour is still really what's showcased, and they look very pretty and very sheeny and jewel toned. Those are really nice. This is a really, really lovely little palette. And I quite like that a lot of the Trifle Cosmetics items and the So Susan items, they are quite small, but as someone who doesn't use lots and lots of makeup, it still takes me a long time to go through these. So I find they're more nicely proportioned for someone who doesn't use a lot of makeup, but they are still quite a nice price point for what you get, which is really, really lovely formulated stuff. I very much recommend this brand. There you go. And then the final item here that is the 5 main treats is this Queshi. Oh, we've had this as well. Queshi. I was never sure how you say this. Queshi Facial Makeup Remover. Cleanse your troubles away with this double effect calming makeup remover from Queshi? Queshi. I shouldn't change it. The clear solution is rich in soft oils and works with the blue solution to remove makeup gently. It will leave your skin feeling refreshed so you can drift off to sleep cleansed and happy. The best results, remember to shake before use. So this says it is full size of 100 millilitres, and this says it is £10.50 for the 100 millilitre sized one. So a little pricier, but the Queshi brand, we've had them before, they're very nice. Nice ingredients, nice results. I remember quite liking them. It's that thing where they're a bit like Nail Bay as well, where it's not doing lots and lots of complicated things. It doesn't have 10 million ingredients. It's nice and does what it does really, really well. And yes, this is that sort of strange duo formula, which I think means one of them is sort of the not oil-based style cleanser and one is the oil-based style cleanser, and then you're sort of getting the effects of both. So I've everyone's seen a bunch of these types of cleansers, and then yes, it says to shake before use, and you get this sort of dispersed effect, and you get the 2 different types of sort of solution in one go as you're using it, and then it'll separate back up over time. So you're sort of activating it each time you're using it. So that looks nice. And it just says it's a gentle eye makeup remover, and it will work for waterproof and long-lasting makeups without leaving a greasy film, which is nice. And it is made in Spain, not tested on animals. What I'll do actually, I'll give this a quick test because, well, I've just put makeup all over my hands and on my fingers. So I'll grab a tissue or two and I will remove it with this. We'll have a look. That's where this watches water. I clean up my fingers as well. Yeah, there we go. I feel like I only had to use just a little bit of that and it took that right off. What does it smell like? Can I actually open this up? Oh, it doesn't actually really seem to smell like anything. Fair enough. But there we go. It's a Queshi double effect makeup remover suitable for eyes and for stubborn makeup. And then yes, our final bonus item is We Are Tea. It's an extra treat. It's an ethical London-based tea company to treat you one of these relaxing teas. You could have gotten Earl Grey, delicate aroma of bergamot and a sprinkle of blue cornflowers, or Sleep, which is a herbal infusion of lavender and chamomile. I got the Earl Grey version. I actually wouldn't have minded both of those. Oh. So that's the box there with everything read out. I'm going to go away and tot up how much it's worth and then give you my final feelings. Okay, so I'm back and I've worked out the total box value. Everything pretty much checks out, and I'm going to call this total box value at £40.01, which, considering that my last month's box was £57 in total and I had lots of items that I don't think felt as worth it, this box looks like it could be worth a lot more than £40. It looks like a really nice box. It looks very well put together. You've got makeup removal, a hair pampering item, a body pampering item, and the freebie. It's a really, really nice box. I think the only downside I would truly say as a long-time subscriber, if you are doing this for beauty discoveries, I already know Trifle Cosmetics and I know I like them. I already know Queshi, which is really, really nice, but it's not something I tend to buy simply because it's not readily available where I am. And as I already know Maria Mila as well, I've had them before. The only actual new item is the sort of one-off kind of novelty-ish item, the Jelly Foot Soak. So I haven't really discovered anything here. I've mostly gone This is all really, really, really lovely, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just, I suppose it depends what you're looking for from the box. And I think they're all items really that I would probably buy. I would definitely buy Trifle Cosmetics. These are sort of, maybe not things that I would buy all the time, but I do all think they're good. I was, pleasantly surprised. I suppose it's the frustrating thing where I'm ending the service, but it's ending on such a really, really good box. I don't think that changes my mind, because the problem is we keep on having highs and we keep on having lows. And I'm not hugely convinced that this is the end of sort of GlossyBox's lows of sort of repeat products and awkward products and stuff like that. So that's a shame. This is a really lovely box. If someone got this as their first box, I think this would be a fantastic example of what you could get really well from a subscription service. But there we go. That was the May 2018 UK GlossyBox unboxing. This was the Daydreamer box. Super lovely box. And I will see you again next time for the catch-up. Hello, this is Michaela, or Studious Octopus, and I'm here today just to do the April GlossyBox catch-up for 2018 UK.
Hello there once again. We're going to be playing now American McGee's Alice. This is Peter.
And this is Michaela.
And let's